Hello, hello. Hi, Shane. How you doing, my dad? How's it going? Get comfy. About to eat? Nice. What were we doing? Narrator.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Carnby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Dorsetto, and Carnby wasn't sure who he could trust.
Break into Dr. Gray's office. Dr. Gray's office is in the southeast. So that should be doable. The dining room is still between worlds here.
Christ, what the hell was that?
It sounded like up. Also, what is eating my frames? Let me close a few things.
You can't let her ruin our plans.
I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, it wasn't upstairs. It's not you. Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Dorsetto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Even the name Dorsetto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Dorsetto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Dorsetto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Dorsetto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub Niggurath. As much as Dorsetto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Urnausprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite
That's
the
why I
police
wasn't going to
jailing
say
and
it
killing
last time.
several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derseto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte Artis colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Neat. This is not the way I wanted to go. Excuse me. But it is a way. This room is still incomplete. Oh, because of this. Opera playbill. Now there's still one more thing here. At least one more. Probably in another cycle. The drawing room is boarded. Oh yeah, the evil tree that whispers. Oh, that's not good. Glad my ladder's still here. Are you kidding me? They blocked me off. With a broom and a bucket. It's fine now. You need to go this way. Scared the shit out of me. That bear is so coming to life. Okay. I don't think I have the clerk's key, but
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere.
open up the safe.
I don't have the combination for this. But maybe Jeremy did.
see. Three, 5, 8. It can't be that. I mean, it could be, but it'd be weird. Eternal darkness vibes from the structure being in one large house but stepping out. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely a vibe I've gotten to from it. The Flying Dutchman. Okay, we need to open the safe. They said Jeremy might have the combination. Jeremy is gone. So... Is it left, right, left, or right, left, right? Well, it's not 358 either direction. Can't want me to go back upstairs. You probably want me to go back upstairs. Here comes a bear. It's a mimic. Man, frame rate is shit today. You know what? I'm gonna drop some settings.
Okay. Dropped some
hey,
settings and picked up a fish.
Oh shit! Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just finished Metaphor and I'm now started Regicide mode.
I'm sorry.
It'll be fine. Anyway, so my total playtime was 90 hours. So it's a good fucking game. It's an RPG-esque RPG.
Detective Carnby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess.
Hey, Medesign.
Please, with
Hello.
all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe.
Metaphor
Tell
easily
her
game of the year
all
for me, by the way.
lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to Nolans. Sincerely,
Nolans.
That's not
Oh,
a
I should say I am doing Regicide mode on New Game Plus, so it's not going to be a bad problem. But this is a game I want to platinum.
9-3. No, it's not there. No numbers on this thing. It wouldn't have anything to do with the Carnby's license. Well, he mentioned the attic, so I should probably go to the attic.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
It could be 913, but it looked like 9-3 as the date of the he signed the contract. Well, that was a weird... Alright. And I can't go in the attic. Cool. Would they have had chest-mounted portable electric flashlights? Well, chest-mounted, yes. That was a thing, and still kind of is a thing. It probably wouldn't last anywhere near this long, realistically. Unless it was one of those that was like, the type you have to shake up. Because those were a thing. In fact, in another game set in New Orleans, a virtual reality game, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, you have a flashlight that's basically exactly this one. But you have to shake it every now and then to keep it powered. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs and try 913. Huh, 1890s. I would not have guessed that. Alright. 9 1.
It worked.
There you go, 913. Good job, Medesign.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date, and there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seem to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Yeah, let's.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
Excuse me. France. Small key shaped like France. McCarthy's pirate treasure.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Your favorite what?
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important. This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Her favorite yum. Stairwell key.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a
Izzy.
losing battle with my
How you doing?
patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor
I guess
of a
those words would have been
steamboat
used by
that
then.
has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Yeah, Lovecraft stories would have been around by now, so Chthonian and Chthonic may have entered into the lexicon by then. I just didn't expect them in this game, I guess. Excuse me again. Did I mean to come here? Yeah, there's something else here that I didn't do. Maybe. Jesus. Alright, game, you got me. Here comes the bear. Fucking bear, it's gonna be right there. You know it's gonna happen. Where is the infirmary? Down the stairwell. So I have to get back to the parlor. And the easiest way is to the... up. To the up. Oh yeah. No. Investigation. This. It's a... What am I supposed to do with this? Welcome back, Shane. It's a square.
Put it up your butt.
My disappointment is palpable.
And yet, not unexpected for me to say that, right?
It was a little unexpected.
I say put stuff up your butt all the time.
Not really. Maybe you mean to, and you don't, but...
Maybe.
Yeah, he's that, lawyer-y sounding dude that everyone is telling the little girl to stay away from. Yeah, that's that's the only thing I can think of. I just have to figure out how to get into that hallway. Because, the door that's listed as open is blocked. Okay, it's railroading me to the infirmary. Down we go. What, that? No, that doesn't look good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll start here. No, we won't. We'll start here. Just grab this real quick. A scapegoat. A literal scapegoat.
What is the etymology of scapegoat?
I need the key.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
No.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhart and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Hang on. My TV turned itself on somehow. Also, yeah, lobotomy. Brutal. Terrible.
They truly thought it was a way to treat people of a lot of bullshit. Not a good thing to do.
Surgery room key. Radiograph 2. And we need a fuse. And some other stuff.
Let go to the woods. Hear us, Mother. And take this.
Well, I got this radio that was screaming about the black goat of the woods and took out its fuse. So the orderlies seem to be worshipping a great old one. All the weird flashes into other worlds are just manifestations of Jeremy's memories.
That's an interesting take.
Haha.
That's better.
Well, I don't have all of them.
Excuse me.
What is Carnby gonna do? He's gonna put a bunch of x-rays together and be like, huh.
There's some eyes on the inside.
I need the key.
Objectives are a little behind. All right. Now it's time to play Put the Head Together. Oh no. Oh no. I have to know anatomy now.
That could be an issue.
Probably an issue.
1 second here, I gotta mute.
It's gotta be this way, right? Yeah, like that. And then like... No. Yeah. And then a little bit of... Get your head on straight. Look, when I was looking at my own MRIs, I was having a hard time determining which way was what.
This is like food porn for zombies.
Okay, that must be wrong then.
You've got one back one. Yeah, no, that's correct. Rather, it was correct.
I mean, that is technically correct.
But it's not the right head. You want the bottom right one. Yeah. You want that to overlap on the top more.
Like that?
No. Like, you can see the middle crevice of the brain. Like, flip it so it's all the way... like a flat sheet of paper proper. Up and down.
Okay.
And then move it to the left. And then up.
I have 3 spots.
Oh, there's literally just 3 spots to put things in. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What you see here. I think this is wrong.
Yeah. That one should be on the left, I
Yeah.
believe. Like that.
Well, not like that, but like that.
Yeah.
And then this one... no, that's too close. And this one like... Oh, yeah. I've got one of those.
Not quite, but close.
Burned piece of clay. Its size suggests it being part of a statue. Yeah, the other pictures are someone else's cranium. Alright. Can't open that. Can't open that.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Alright, now we're in the attic. Again.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
Well, there's a tessellated shard.
Tessellated is a fun word.
It is. Oh. You know what? We're not going to build the Cthulhu just yet. We're going to keep looking around the attic.
What is that?
Some Egyptian stuff. That's where we came in from. Now we build the Cthulhu. Let's see. I did it. Yep. That is totally a shape. All right. 641. Open up his mind by hitting him over the head with it. Yeah, basically. I don't know where that window is. Oh, we're in the boat now.
This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy,
me.
where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Sorry, I was interrupted. So the boat represents his mind. But it may also be a memory. But no, he said that the doctors theorized that he forced this memory into existence. I don't know what to believe anymore. Ugh. What? Oh god. I don't like it. Is this still alive? Thank you. Head crabs from Half-Life, but rib cages. A little bit, maybe. There's a mask over there. Carnby obviously isn't trusting his ability to jump.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Given how many drinks this man has had during this playthrough, I wouldn't trust his jumping ability either. I swear I've been on a steamboat before.
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, if the overgrowth is, any sign, this thing ain't moving no matter what you do. I was beating it up. How did it get behind me to try to jump on me?
Pure skill?
I guess. Alright, what we got here? Bullet. Throwable. Bullet. A fire axe. Or hatchet. I want to get technical.
Looks pretty weak.
Yeah, that'll help. Uh-oh. Ring the bell. I'll try. So, as you noted there, Carnby went over the walkable area and was standing on the part that he was supposed to fall on through. So, hence the restart there. I am gonna jump in here real fast, now that I see it's an option. Fuck this. Honestly, I probably should have opened up with a Tommy gun. Put 2 shotgun shells in it and it did nothing. Okay, ring the bell. I did it. I honestly didn't expect it to work. Good job, Foley team. Glitches aside, this has been a phenomenal game.
Good.
Oh, I'm gonna die. What are you doing getting back up? You little... These things suck. They're not especially tanky, they're just suspiciously tanky. There is a difference. Yeah, keep drinking. I don't blame you at this point. What do we got here? We got bullet. We got sledgehammer. Full health. We've got a hatchet. No, I want the sledgehammer. Give me the sledgehammer. Oh no, it's a box of infinite hatchets. The sledgehammer has vanished. Shame that.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
There we go. Yeah, look at this overgrowth. There is no way this boat is moving again. Unless you set fire to it.
And then you have another problem.
So accurate that anything you leave unmaintained in the world will get overgrown like this in 5 seconds. Yup. Empty gas can.
This
Power
definitely
gen.
needs fuel.
Okay, we need to find a place to get fuel at. I'm sure in 1930 it was as simple as going down to your local 7-Eleven and picking up some plutonium. Is this how it worked? So you have this giant thing full of fuel, right? But in order to start the engine, you have to have a separate thing using fuel down here. Wouldn't it have made sense to tie everything into that?
I guess fuel tank that you can use for many different things versus power generator?
I guess. Safety in case of pressure, fuel sloshing around, and all that stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I maybe rode on one of these at one point in my life. I don't know anything about how they work. Usually it's like a cartoon mouse, and there's whistling involved. That's the extent of my knowledge. I hope they break that calliope. This motherfucker. Look at that, he used the wall. I'm actually proud of him. And now he's teleporting.
Doing what it says it launches around you because of the music.
Yeah, that one just... This one's teleporting and or broken. You were dead, sir. Uh-oh. Fucking run, Carnby. No wonder the monsters are angry. Yeah. Calliope music is some of the worst thing we ever invented as a species.
Tell us how you really feel, love.
I don't like it. Okay, so I turned on the electricity. So what does that actually do for me? Oh, it would let me get down to the engine room. That's what it would do. No, I'm not fighting these things no more.
I'm taking my bullets and going home.
Basically. Why can't you be like normal bugs and cannibalize the dead ones and leave me alone for a minute? Really? They just kind of sit there and look at you like a lost puppy, but you know, in a way that blocks you from moving, like a puppy. I need to get down there, so how the fuck do I do that? Aha. Maybe. Hey, Twitchy.
Hello. The Danse Macabre.
Well, that puts us here, and Carnby can't get over a hand railing, so,
Of course not, it's a hand railing, not a leg railing. Legs don't go over hand railings. Taps forehead.
There's gotta be another way down to the bottom floor. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
And a Happy New Year.
Is there a map that would help? Nope. Yeah, whenever you're in the memory worlds, you don't get a map. Alright, the Danse Macabre was in the original. Okay, that door might be the way forward. Maybe. Fuck. Oh, Jackal with the raid. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jackal.
How's it going?
Oh no, they're stomping. Oh god.
They're stomping.
Get those beans out of the face.
Give them shout outs and stuff. Welcome, everybody. We're just doing some Alone in the Dark together, with surprisingly a lot of lights on. Everyone give,
Go follow Jackal. Jackal is good beans and has good beans, as evidenced by the stomping. Alone in the light.
There's gotta be another way down that I just completely missed.
It's true. We are not alone, nor are we in the dark. There are lies involved, but it's because it's scary in the dark. We have to put on a night light and hold each other for safety. Everyone have a buddy. It's important.
Not that one though. That's terrible, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's. Did you see that? That buddy was wiggling.
Yeah. Yeah, I should just be able to... No. Can I break through this thing? Oh, jeez. I didn't even see that thing and it flew past Carnby's head.
Jackal wants to know how this game is. He has never played it.
It's really, really good. It's a really good take on the original Alone in the Dark. Really expands the story. I kind of dig the thing. It's a bit like Eternal Darkness in a way.
Yeah, that's another game I need to play. Soundtrack could use some work, though, in this exact moment.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Ninja.
Yeah, Eternal Darkness was a lot of fun, and it kind of has that atmosphere, like, you're primarily in a mansion, and then, like, you get blasted into these other worldly areas, and jump scares and puzzles and whatnot.
Yeah, it's all good stuff. Jaye has also been playing through Metaphor Refantasio. And that's been going well. But for the moment, we want spookiness for today. That thing just reminds me of the mold men from Resident Evil 7.
I think they are also mold.
Oh, well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Is the mansion called Derceto?
Yes.
Yes.
Except in this game, it's not like a rich guy's house. It is a plantation house turned sanitarium.
Everyone kind of got the idea that they was moldmen.
Also, we have a Discord. Check it out. We try to do stuff in there, like Final Fantasy 14, other games as they come up.
Yeah, we got some stuff going on. We got some neat people. Come hang out. There are, you know, there's cool people there all the time, like me. Super cool. Not a nerd at all.
No. I was supposed to die. What does that mean? That you were supposed to die. I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen. What are you referring to, Jaye?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Find your focus.
Hey, I cheated everyone.
It brought his hat.
I didn't play my part. I escaped my doom. My destiny.
Again. find?
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey! I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Carnby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
That
Yeah.
was Jeremy's self-deceit, a steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
The blood. Yeah, no one seems to be able to see the blood stains, but that's like your health indicator, other than your actual like health indicator. And I believe that you were right on both counts there, Domadet. Alright. I found Jeremy. He got away again. Look for the treasure in Grace. Look for the treasure in Grace's drawing. One day I'm gonna forget about that bear. I'm gonna come out here, and then it's gonna be bear o'clock.
Suddenly, drop bears.
Okay. There's a puzzle. What does white mean? Just... Oh, it's not green. Green means I could solve it. Alright, so that's a later thing. That would be unbearable. Alright, we're looking for Mr. McCarthy's room, which is actually downstairs, so I shouldn't be up here. Tempt fate. Left.
I need the key.
Don't have the key. And that is still blocked. Okay. Go have
Okie
some
dokie,
food.
Jackal.
Yeah.
Have food. I just had food before this, so we recommend it.
We always recommend food.
I wonder why. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Detective Carnby.
There he is.
To see you again. Solved the case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
Oh, God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
It'd be great if this Casonic ritual was fucked up by the guy being too drunk to do anything about it.
It'd be pretty funny, yeah.
First floor hall key.
Better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
We're just gonna check some rooms for some things. Oh dear God, what is this? Also, why do I have a France?
Do you not want a France?
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. You were so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well, or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray? Ooh. I don't know what happened to my voice there.
Did you have a yawn halfway through?
I don't know. Do you want to own France? It's a nice country. I'll pass. Thanks. I have no ambition at ruling anything.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
It's possible that we got it early by doing this, but it was also the time to do it. And all I had to go on was, I don't know the combination, but maybe Jeremy does. This is not Jeremy's room. That is Cassandra's room. She dead. Yeah, we got the 913 from the Dark Man's contract. We go to here. Date of admission 9/3, except it looks like a 1.
There's something missing.
Oh, this is where France goes, on the globe. That makes sense. Sweet, sweet liquor. And a map of the Caribbean. The artist spent Iggy Reedus.
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast lake Pontchartrain. Poetry, painting, photography, things that start with P, everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water and the opalescent sky. One night as the sailors returned to their Seto, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nor who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing, nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmask, but they could not because they were not wearing any masks.
Basically, punch a train. We do not recommend punching trains. Okay, now that we did that, are there any other rooms I can get into that may have things? The mezzanine. Damn. I kind of wish Carnby would update the map with, hey, this door is blocked by furniture that for some reason I refuse to move. play a pugilist in the Sigma Scape one. Oh. Yeah, there's that. Oh, bugger. Alright. We'll go this way. Okay, we won't go that way. Here comes a bear.
Do 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 do. It's all right. Boop boop doop boop boop doop boop 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 boop.
Oh no! I don't want to go that way. Or go anywhere near you. Watch him just teleport in here.
Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short.
Moment of clarity.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better, when in fact we are here to be forgotten.
So his treasure would be here, according to Grace's
Looks like
picture.
McCarthy has something hidden inside.
But I don't have a crowbar or whatever you use to open a grate. I bet he uses his hands, but I need a special tool. Also, I know I said it last time, but like the Dark Man is a fucking fantastic thing in this horror game. Just like the way he slowly chased you down at walking speed with teleport in front of you, and anytime you pulled your gun on him, you ended up pointing it at your own head. You had no way of beating him. Oh yeah, and how slowly he just ripped the book out of my hand. He didn't even rip it, he just took it. Yeah, I saw that he clipped it. It's a great clip.
This is my room. I belong here.
No. Ashes of Indigo. Read it. Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather under or around the ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Deserto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
I recognize this view.
You can't recognize this view.
I know the combination. I carry it with me.
Do you have a new item? Can't be 196692. But you know what? You know what? I forgot.
196692.
9 what?
6692, I think.
Yep. Picayune? An old coin from the time when Louisiana was a Spanish colony.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
Looks like a 5-year-old wrote that. But
kinda, yeah.
It's still his handwriting.
How long have I been here?
5 minutes. You should come. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Is any of this real?
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this.
That would have been the clue.
I wrote that.
No, you didn't. Let's very quietly go over here.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
I mean, I've done it, but I wouldn't have... I've done it in real life, but I wouldn't have figured that for the solution to this.
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing the shape? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
What else is in here? Oh. I see. We are, we have We have moved.
What the hell happened in here?
Oh, you know. Swamp.
Swamp.
Oh no, are you fucking... They're above. There's better be this flying... Oh yeah, they are. Look at all of them. I guess that's why there's a box of infinite hatches here.
It's so you can practice your juggling and increase how much you juggle whenever you need.
Oh, I'm full on shotgun shells. Okay. Good to know. But we'll save other bullets for later. Yeah, again, the sound effects department did fucking amazing with this game. Oh, and now we're in the area where Grace's room is. Might go here. No. No. Yes. No. No, that one's correct. Got it.
Huh?
Oh, I don't even get to see the number. Lamp, couch. Alright, let's see where this takes us. Fresh hell awaits. Detective Carnby's office.
This looks familiar. How am I back at the office? Jeremy's never been here.
Writing desk key.
That's me. Isn't it?
Ah, I didn't even see Ghost Carnby there.
How long?
Telegram. From Gabrielle Saunders. Sent December 25th. My husband has returned to steal one of our most valuable paintings. I'm sure he means to sell it. If you hurry, I'm sure you can track him down.
Since I drowned myself in drink and depression, it had all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders. She had a lead on where to find her husband and her kidnapped daughter.
Philanthropist Teddy Saunders goes mad, kidnaps child. This must have been a case that broke
God,
him
I
or
used to
something.
drink so much back then. When was this exactly? What case was I working? I think I need to figure out where I'm going first.
Alright, so there's still something. Aha. Photograph of a man. Behold, a man.
I didn't order any chicken.
Miss Saunders says her husband has stolen a painting and means to sell it. Got little toy shop burglarized. Here, photograph of the kidnapper. Check out Thornhill.
This case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state, but he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund his venture. That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so.
Now you've got the connection literally there. Now we're just somewhere in Nolans. God, I love this game.
Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out
Piecing together an alcoholic detective's past. Is this Disco Elysium?
convincing.
Well, I don't think anything can be Disco Elysium but Disco Elysium, but I get
Every
what you're going
case
for.
Can't be squeaky clean.
And this guy's voice is just similar enough in cadence to Zombie Cats that I think he pops in for some reason.
It's David Harbour. That's the actor.
It's like the exact right timber and whatever.
Not really.
Just for 2 seconds.
Bobby Cat could voice things.
Ralga understands what I'm saying.
Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornhill, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornhill's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into the painting, only being brought back by Thornhill, thrusting an address to a Hotel St. George into my hand and asking me to get the hell out. I don't remember this at all, but I can't say it didn't happen.
Jesus. Dude, that's a good jump scare. And that is good blood splatter. Sure are giving me a lot of health drinks. That's worrisome. We'll just let the baby sleep. Go to sleep.
Can't go that way.
He just kind of came up from behind on you.
Yeah, just like press triangle to sneak. Okay, sneak. Oh.
Sneak into your grave.
Sneak into a Slim Jim. Alright. Now we're sneaking again. Carnby didn't level his sneak skill up at all. You know, when I play the actual Call of Cthulhu game later, that might be an issue that we come into too.
I can't go that way.
Why not?
He just can't.
Can't be done. It's undoable. I am kind of feeling oogie. I'm gonna head off for now.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. Have a good one.
Have a good one, love.
Mwah.
Now Jay has to solo this. Yeah. You think they see me? I'm gonna have to follow this one. I think he makes the winding path back down through the middle. Yeah, I was right. Are there bullets in there? No. Think they'll notice? Ah, okay. And there's my thread that I gotta follow. Oh, they're so moist. I hate it. Now I can take the streetcar to the zoo? You know, for a second I was like, what is that a reference to? Oh, that's actually a reference to New Orleans. Candlestick. In the conservatory. God, Clue was such a good movie. The one was Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd, and a bunch of others.
On my way to the hotel, the Morgan gang caught up. I owed them money, a lot of it. I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. Just... great memories.
They used the same house to film Knives Out? Really? I didn't even realize that. We did Knives Out in Glass House not too long ago. Or Glass, whatever it was. Glass Onion. I think we're okay now. I'm gonna have to watch Knives Out again and see. Curious napkin. Hotel bill. Bill dated December 21st to the 25th, 1928. Single room times 5, 3 times dinner, 1 times telegram. 10.25 for a single room for 5. Alright. Mr. Ted Stryker.
I found him. In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting and the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room.
Oh, it would have been so cool if, like, if you didn't have a melee weapon that he would put on brass knuckles.
Feels vaguely familiar.
I didn't look at what room it was. Yeah, I do believe that was the main dude in Airplane. It's been forever since I've seen that. Business card. Soren Hill's Fine Art Gallery.
I recognize this room, but I didn't catch up with them here. I must have followed them. But where?
A hotel bill. No. Telephone directory. DeWitt Boarding School. Tallahassee, Florida, DeWitt Boarding School.
That's right, he was running away, ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
Those streets aren't in those places, but they do exist.
Pearl River. This is where I caught up with them. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
Oh no, I enjoy your running commentary. Heck, if you want, you're free to jump into voice and continue. Don't got it though. Pull on hatchets. You know, I kind of feel you there, Elga. I've had insomnia for the last 3 or 4 nights because I don't have my medication that helps me sleep. I'm gonna gonna go this way. Wait, this might be progress, though. I'm gonna go this way. Profane totem. No, that's fair. I will stop calling it nonsense. I have been misled by reality television. But I swear that was a thing, like, in the mid to late 2000s. I went backwards, like, all the way. God damn it. How did I even do that? Okay, this is foggy, so I
can't go that way.
You can't go that way. Oh, that's how I did it. Okay.
Oh no, it was her all along.
Oh, Grace was the girl from this case. That's why he recognized her.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
I don't know how this works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watched my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying? We gotta save him.
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
I mean...
Can I really save them? This all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it with my own eyes. There was a boat. There must be a way to save you both, right? Why else would I be here? Don't worry, kid. I'll think of something.
Alright, how do we save someone in a 1928 Studebaker. I don't know what kind of car that is. Oh, it's not a Tesla. No, I was looking at electric cars.
This must be where the bridge is operated.
There's so many abandoned, well, not abandoned, like, people have put, like, their used Teslas for sale all over the place. Can't swing a cat without hitting a Tesla for sale. Oh, right, this is an elevated bridge.
Something's holding it back.
Wait, and is that, no, okay. Oh. Oh wow, the metal tour. Fight off the grasping vines. If only I had a hatchet. Woe is me. I am without. Oh. Hey, Carnby? Carnby. Okay, there's a bug.
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
And then the whole place should shift in a second. There it goes. I love that these things are dumb enough to be like, you know, I can't hit him flying around. Let me get, like, down on his level and really make sure. Yeah. There's still one flying thing around. And I think it's stuck down there. And I can't progress till it's dead. That may have been what happened last time, was that they like clipped through the bridge. think we're okay now. Oh, I could have shot it. Oh well.
There we go. Should be able to pilot the boat.
Stay dead. Piece of shit. Alright. Are we good now? He said he should be able to pilot it. Pilot the boat by the house to the sinking car. Somehow, was all the fighting the flying thing, I didn't notice that this thing had moved. Did you see that guy clips through the... Oh, it's these things again. Gross. Okay. The light post should show where a path is. More hatchets. Boat.
My God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
The book. The book.
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
On her storyline, does he think she's not?
This place? There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
She's like playing the original
worry.
game, and I'm over
Getting
here in
close.
special
I'm
land.
gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
Pay Dr. Gray a visit in his apartment. What am I hearing?
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
Because he believed the father was... right. And that's been weighing on him. I have a feeling that they both wind up kind of hitting the same points, like Carnby and Elizabeth's playthrough. Where is Mr. Gray's apartment? It's on this floor. Maybe. Do not disturb.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Emily. Yeah. False book. The myth of the Golden Fleece. Oh, that's a little too obvious. I'm gonna look around a bit.
Have you found anything?
What? Yeah, I've seen some things.
Yeah, fixed camera is
Let me
how
know if
the
there's
old one
anything you wanna
was.
talk about.
Resident Evil style. Or what would become Resident Evil style.
You don't find this place strange?
Derceto is certainly one of the stranger places I've been to.
This room feels too real. Hyper real. More than anything I've ever experienced.
Okay. I don't see what you mean.
Forget it. I gotta get back to breaking the contract. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
This room is hyper real? Toy talisman.
Hey. There's a book missing.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
In a second, Emily. I gotta go get this thing up by the clock. Damn it.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
Maybe. Emily, you want to comment on this? No? Okay. Oh, it's in tank controls. These are tank controls. I hate it. That's so cool. Furniture key.
Has that been there this whole time?
Blah.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigrod. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Jeremy is not Lovecraft.
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Jaye Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind. if they had the good luck to survive.
Fascinating.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from DeSoto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Huh.
I've been so busy trying to free your uncle from the promise he made to the Dark Man. I guess I kind of just let everything else go.
Don't worry, Detective. I feel like we're close. I'm sure Jeremy will turn up. If he is part of the cult, he wouldn't want to miss the Feast of St. John. I just need enough information to make him see the truth.
I hope you're right, but I doubt he'll show up. Not as long as the Dark Man's got him hiding.
There's a phone ringing. I'm not controlling him right now. He's completely out of my control.
Hello?
Detective Carnby?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything you wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Investigate the clock that just randomly shattered. Uh... 913. Oh wait, no. The answer's over here. The sigil on the floor. I bet this mirror was the solution. Somehow. Yeah, Alone in the Dark did precede Resident Evil as far as survival horror goes. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I have no idea how to read that.
Every night.
Will I need...
Okay, so circle was a line through it and X was a line through it. It's something to do with how these things are lined up. But yes, if you could tell me. Oh, never mind. I got it. And now that's the door. Hidden Mickey.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The
Hey,
telephone
Emily,
was
you want to go over here?
It's not. Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Emily, you wanna check out this door? That wasn't here before.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this.
Grab
Can you
her
just
and
tell
drag
me
her
everything?
through.
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
My eyes. Thank you. Now, this is a sailing ship of some sort, and it's frosted over. The Obra Dinn returns. Oh, is this like an Antarctic expedition that someone went on? Enter hell. Alright. Never mind, we're going Dante's Inferno here. Sallow offering. Forbidden knowledge. What could be said about Jacob van Ostade without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolizing his youth, but a figment of his imagination. If you want biological facts, I am not the biographical facts. I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is the guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Jeremy has been slowly replaced by fanaticism, like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Jeremy has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but it is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Jeremy sick so he can remain Jeremy. Oh, is this like a dissociative identity thing? The Greenland expedition. That's like Antarctica, except, you know, the opposite.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Ostade was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Ostade declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares and headed toward the coast and up the climb towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashton. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Well, God, you could almost feel the cold of this place. They really have. Flares. Nice. So I'm keeping my flashlight off as much as possible because you can't see shit, and in snow conditions, it basically blinds you. Ah, the Northern Lights. I'd love to see them sometime. Someday. I think we accidentally injured Starfield. Or the Skittergate, yeah.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Sorry, Jacob. Impossible, this game is good. I really wanted to like Vermintide. It's fun with friends. It's not fun without friends. Align the stars. Oh, it's a talisman, but big.
Of course.
Oh, Starfield, right.
All your stars align, Jeremy. Maybe that is what you...
I don't remember what the Taurus looks like. But I think I could just brute force it. There's a lot of moving parts here. It's really cool.
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
Oh. Okay.
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
No, in the eye. Damn it. Carnby, you read the note. What did I get hit by? There you go. That was cool. Well, he lived.
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste!
Bloody?
Jesus. What are you thinking, Carnby?
Well, shit.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Carnby's up.
Hey, buddy! I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Oh,
Good to
man.
have you back.
I want
You gave us all
gumbo.
a good scare. What happened? You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you're being violent.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they... okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really? All thanks to you, Carnby. You want to try standing up?
This don't feel right.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
Jesus.
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Oh, what the fuck?
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Carnby actually been doing all night?
They did foreshadow this, didn't they? Maybe? But look how much stuff there still is.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Does she still want to take Jeremy away from Derceta?
I will have to insist that you do. This is not that kind of institution.
Jeremy, hang on for a little longer, okay? We'll be going back to New Orleans soon.
Oh, good. I do so miss the city lights.
It's fucking dark, though.
Case closed. Detective Carnby had found Jeremy and brought him back to Derceta. He worried that Emily wouldn't be all that happy with his performance, considering Jeremy's impromptu brain surgery. Maybe she would refuse to pay him in full. It was the kind of thought that would normally infuriate Carnby, but right now he just felt happy to be back. No matter if he would be seeing the $150 or not, he couldn't wait to rendezvous with Emily and go back to New Orleans.
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back to Derceta.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
You seen Emily around?
I saw her packing some things into that old jalopy you arrived in about an hour ago. I'm sure she hasn't given up on you yet.
Catch you later.
Looking forward to it, Detective.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
No, man, you take the gumbo.
Seems like everyone's in a pretty good mood.
The Eve of St. John is the most important date of the whole year. It's the only day when the black goat of the woods tends to her young.
I'm gonna go look for Emily.
Don't worry about her. She wouldn't leave without you, would she?
Maybe. I did kind of stab her brother. Her uncle.
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a while.
No, it can be served on a plate. It's kind of a... It's not as fluid as you would think.
You don't know where Emily is, do you?
She's packing some of Jeremy's things. Said she wanted to take them away. I'm sure she'll come and get you when she's ready.
This is when the tree comes to life and we got a problem.
I should probably get a move on then.
See you around, Carnby.
Yeah, this tree is gonna do fucking something.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
Well, the last one had a person growing in out of it.
So how does this all work? You dance around chanting? For the ritual, I mean?
Stay and find out, Detective. It might just do you good.
You haven't seen Emily, have you?
No, Detective. I haven't.
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
What's your part in this?
I'm the Cabernet Corn. It's very important. Only I can settle our debt.
Oh.
You know, I had my doubts, but you are in the right place, Grace.
I think you might be right. For once.
It probably does.
All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
So this is basically New Year's Eve, but with a tree metaphor.
Exactly. You're so smart. It's about starting again. I mean, who could use a positive message like that more than a bunch of lunatics like us?
Beefeater gin?
I get the feeling some of you think this year is going to be special. Any idea why?
Well, we got some new words, thanks to your buddy Jeremy, and some other changes to the program. Let's just say we're all in this year.
Oh, that's not ominous. Let's wait for Emily.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
I don't
Thompson,
think it's a prequel.
We talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
No, I kind of figured Gray was the big bad guy. I might be wrong.
There praises in abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. On us. Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Oh no.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's gonna use the habit coffin.
Grace, stop!
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
That's what happened in the original game.
Jeremy, come with me.
You would burn the tree and then have to escape the manor.
Jeremy, come with me. Jeremy, come here.
God damn. Here I figured the tree would stay rooted. Stop the black goat of the woods. How do I
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
Your map.
Detective Carnby returned just as the festivities were about to begin. Emily was grateful that she didn't have to sit through whatever ceremony the people at Derceto had fashioned.
Heh, funny. Which way did the tree go? You figured there'd be a... trail? Path of destruction? I like the subtle chanting in the back. I guess I go this way. Nope. Oh, up the ramp. Ah. Oh, this is the roof. This is not going to go well for anybody. Well, yeah, I had to stay true to the original somehow. Ah, this was the boss arena the entire time. Oh. Okay, so I just have to hit it in the egg. Am I supposed to unload on it now? Oh shit, it spawned something. It put ticks out. God damn it. I'm switching to mouse and keyboard for this because aiming. So, first round, you just kind of pop it in the caviar that pops out. Fish roe. Whatever you want to call it. Ow. And then it stays stunned for a bit. Damn it. Okay, so I saw the target. There were growths all over the front legs. That's what I'll save the machine gun for. I can hit the upper weak point with pistol. 5. Now we just have to kill the stuff that walks out of it. I thought I was dead. That's a lot of them. I got caught in a wall. Yeah, like certain ones spawn for both, and then some spawn for Carnby, and then some spawn for Emily. Hey, Alex. Have a good night there. I can do this, it's just slightly difficult. What is one tip that you found? I will take it. Also, I may lower the difficulty because this is a little ridiculous. Ammo around the sides might infinitely respawn, so I don't have to be stingy. Yeah, there's that, I guess. After you get knocked down to the ground. Okay. On the plus side, I have 3 health drinks now. I hope they all kind of walk this way so they get caught in the fire. He's floating. She's floating. Whew.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay?
Everything is out of order.
You lobotomized him.
This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
Hey, I got an achievement of playing for more than 8 hours.
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
All right, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
Yes, you are. That was good. That was a worthy modern retelling of the classic Alone in the Dark, with some expansion on the story, some new characters, an interesting take on it. But we're not done. No, we're 1/3 through this playthrough. You can now play with all weapons unlocked, deadlier combat, and some neat surprises when starting a new game. So, there are still other endings, and we are going to get them. So tomorrow, when we pick this up again, we'll be playing as Emily and seeing what we can pick up that we missed in this playthrough. But for now, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Special thanks to everyone scrolling on screen now. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider a subscription or a follow, or whatever, really. Also, share the link. Sharing news that we exist helps out immensely. Yeah, tomorrow will be more of this because Zombie Cat is heading out for his week. And probably on Wednesday too. And then Metaphor Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then something else on Sunday. Speaking of Zombie Cat, we're gonna raid the Comfy Bunker. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe.